to the Stockwell Roche Show. I'm Jason Stockwell with RE/MAX Results.
I'm John Van Hall with RE/MAX Advantage Plus.
We have Jason Light with Envoy Mortgage in studio. Brent Fredrickson with New Age Technologies, talking about updating the technology in your home or your new home. And, of course, we have the infamous Robin Hartle of Home Time and Little Giant Stepladder here with us. And we've been talking about Black Friday, the results of that. We've been talking about shopping and things you can do with your home, how to prepare for next year if you're going to be selling or buying. And if you are looking to buy or sell, why wait? Why not now? And do what John Van Hall is doing and selling his home right over Christmas. Good Christmas present for someone, right?
I'm doing it. Yeah, absolutely. I'll give a bedroom set with whoever buys it for a full price.
Awesome. I love it. We've been talking about we're gonna touch on one thing overall, kind of broad. I wanted to talk about, which is the down shopping on the consumption on Black Friday and the reasons for that. One other thing that might be telling us the Amazon effect, you could call it, is this is, again, from Elliot Eisenberg, between 1970 and 2009, so it'll be 39 years, U.S. retail space grew 54% and peaked. Since then, it's fallen for 6 straight years. Only one mall of at least 1 million square feet has opened since 2008. Only one since 2008, so that's, 7 years? Mm-hmm. By contrast, during the decade ending in 2005, 95 to 2005, 54 malls of such size opened. Retail construction activity is currently 1/3 of its pre-recession levels. Why? Bricks and mortar cost money. You have to get those leased, and the people are just going to be shopping online, right, Jay? I mean, is that one of the reasons you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Insurance, brick and mortar, money, employees. All you need is
shoplifting.
Space. Yeah, shoplifting. So much. Yeah, loss prevention. It's huge.
I've been in retail, and every dollar that's shoplifted is so expensive.
It is.
Really?
Insurance purposes on top of that. So online is less manpower, less brick and mortar. And they can do the free shipping and make it very convenient.
They can offer huge
savings.
That's why Amazon is killing it. Shoplifting. Don't shoplift, folks out there. I know it's tempting sometimes, but don't do it. So that's what's happening overall. There's going to see less malls. Obviously you are seeing less malls, big malls, and less retail activity. If it's at 1/3, that seems staggering when the economy is, all the news on the economy is it's so good and business is doing very well and all that stuff, to see that it's down still to only 1/3 of pre-recession levels for retail construction. Or maybe all the companies that did go out of business, they have all that space to fill, and they're filling that first and then building. Maybe that's what's going on.
Or land available. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think the big retailers that have a huge online presence, like a Cabela's or a Bass Pro Shops, notice it's sporting goods, but they do well in both, and they've both expanded huge over that time frame. So
I wonder, is the sales alone why it's down? Or does it have something to do with actual, per person or, shopping? Because I know if I buy a TV on Amazon, it's going to be 20% less than what it is at the store.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if that's really...
That's what's happening. I heard someone say that about Best Buy. They said you go to Best Buy to see and touch what you want, then you go home and buy it online from somewhere else.
Or you're in the store like I am, Googling who's got the cheapest price.
I do it all the time.
Well, with free shipping,
Or you could just come to us and get the same TV that they offer. So
You guys would do that?
Yes, we
New
do.
Age does that, folks. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Contact New Age Technology. What are Jason, do's and don'ts for anybody? Or what do you have on your list to share right there? Or no, tips. You have a couple tips to share.
Yeah, so during the holiday season, especially if you're going to be looking at any kind of finance activity in the future, buying a home, refinance, and that sort of thing.
So let's say you're planning on, let's say one of your New Year's resolution is to buy a home in 2016 spring. You have a lease coming up in March.
Yes.
What do you do and what don't you do?
Keep some things in mind. Biggest thing, savings. Make sure you have savings and you're prepared for that transaction. The more savings, the more strength there is going to be to a lesser risk loan, and you're going to get a better qualifying rate and so forth. As far as hurting your chance of even qualifying, your debt to income ratio. So you're out spending, you're at the mall, you see these discounts. Kohl's is offering a credit card. Target's offering a credit card. Watch how many inquiries and how much credit you're taking out, and then what you're putting on that discount, because they always throw that teaser out there. Hey, we'll give you a discount. Put it on this card.
Hey, no interest for like 6 months.
Yeah, but what you're doing is when you take a look at what you owe as a debt, those monthly payments are going to add up on the lending end of it and divided to what your income is, and it's called a debt-to-income ratio. And if that's too high, it's going to really limit to what you can buy.
Yep. So I know there's sweet deals, the 10% off or the zero interest or the whatever it is, $50. I don't know what they give for these things, right? For these credit cards.
Usually it's just, hey, 10% off your purchase today or whatever. And then, I've had people come to me and a week later they have 5 new credit cards because they went shopping and they got a discount at all of them. And all it did is just, A, the inquiries knocked their credit score down. B, it knocked the debt to income ratio down as well. So it's like a double whammy.
Oh yeah. And that's not good if you've already bought the house and you want to do that. Still, it's not recommended really anyway. But if you want to do that and you're not trying to buy a house or something, that'd be good. The other thing I've heard is if you're planning on buying a house, you should probably hold off on financing a brand new car. Is that right, Jason?
Any big purchases. For most consumers, again, you just added what is the average automobile payment. I'm seeing automobile payments nowadays.
400?
Well, used to be, but I mean, some of them are like a house.
What? Really?
Oh, yeah.
Leases, $500 north. Even I've seen them over $1,000 a month.
Holy
average, I'm going to say $600 a month, but that's, depending on what your income is. If you make $4,000 a month, that's 10% right off the ratio right there. So
hold off on that until after you've made your New Year's resolution of buying a new house, right? If you're renting and you want to get into a house.
And have that security guard. The biggest thing to prelude all of this is savings. What do you have for savings? Are you prepared to pay it off if you could? Are you prepared if you had an emergency? That's what lenders are looking at. You just added all this debt in the last 2 months, 3 months. Now all of a sudden you're looking at adding another $1,500 payment. That's high risk. You're going to be in an echelon that's going to have higher, mortgage insurance. If you even qualify, you're just paying for higher risk. So,
you know what I think, folks? I think you simplify this whole thing. Call us, 651-400-0773, 651-400-0773. Buy your house now, today, or very soon, so then you can go and just spend money over the holidays and not worry about how it's going to affect you in the spring, right, Jason?
Absolutely. And if you want a free consultation, I'll go through your credit with you line by line, help you improve it and help you manage it, depending on, or doesn't depend on when that decision is made, whether it's a month from now, 3 months, 6 months, or a year. Yep. We can be proactive.
Be careful. Caution, our words of advice is be careful over the holiday season. It's dark when you get up. It's dark when you go home. You're looking for something to energize you, make you feel good. What makes you feel good? Buying something, buying stuff that's new and getting good deals on it, right? And financing it. If all that starts to happen now over the holidays and then you get to February and you're thinking, oh, my lease, it's up a couple months. I should really look at buying a house. And then you look back and you're thinking, oh, shoot. It's kind of like, what was I thinking or what was I doing? Well, you were getting caught up in the emotion of the holiday and also overspending in it. And so have a plan, have a budget. And call Jason, call John, call myself, call Robin. We'll help you with some more tips and ideas on what to do and what not to do so that you can make sure you have the strongest position to buy when you want to buy in the spring. Or if
and
you want to
have
buy in
the
spring.
most leveraged financing you can get.
Yes.
Don't make the mistake of paying more interest than you have to from these little mistakes. Again, that's assuming you qualify if the mistake isn't big enough.
And I know everybody's saying, well, but I have to buy my loved ones gifts, right? Or I have to, but they don't have to be extravagant, right?
Right.
Maybe you plan ahead and say, hey, how about this gift? How would this gift be for you? If you are, say you have a family and you're renting right now, how about this gift? How about you do less on the spending now, and then the real gift comes in March when you buy a home for your family? That would be amazing.
That's the best gift anybody can give.
That would be an awesome gift.
Absolutely.
They should wrap them in a bow like the Lexus commercials. Or John, do you do that with your houses? Wrap them in a big bow?
Can you sell me? I think I could find one on Amazon. I think I'm going to look for
They
one.
should. You know what? Us realtors should do commercials like that.
That's right.
Big bows.
We should have a
December to remember.
huge house
Ribbons.
with a
Huge,
bow,
big-
and then someone drives around in their new Lexus, and then they're blindfolded, and they pull up to this thing, and it says, "Hey, Merry Christmas, honey. Here's our new house."
You got to admit, I look good in a Santa suit. I really would.
But anyway, in all seriousness, take some of the advice if you can, but still have fun, still enjoy the holidays, and still consume what you would like or what you need to enjoy. But just be careful if you're actually planning on making a big purchase. So, thanks, Jason Light, for that wonderful information. We'll be back with one more segment. Brent Frederickson, New Age Technology, Jason Light with Envoy Mortgage, Robin Hartle. I'm Jason Stockwell with RE/MAX Results.
I'm John Van Hall with RE/MAX Advantage Plus.
We'll be back very soon. Stay tuned.
Clear.